So to ground ourselves today in the earth's energy, why don't you take your blanket and roll it up. And if you want your block for your head, you may not need it. You can put it to the side for now. We're going to put it under the heart and just start here today. So you can roll it as high as you'd like. You can even use 2 blankets if you'd like, or a block and a blanket if you really want a high lift. And if that feels like it's too much on your neck, grab your block for your head, bringing your chin towards your throat. Separate your feet. Feel both sides of the backs of the hips. Settle down into the earth. And let's start here today setting our intention for our practice. How would you like to be grounded a little more in the earth's energy? This might be a time of being in your head. How would you like to settle into the security of the earth that knows we go through seasons, we go through changes, and we always come back around again? What would you like to offer up? Release, let go, to be more grounded today. Would you like to let go of some fears, some doubts? Surrender to this moment. Accept what is right now. Setting your intention for your practice. Feel a nice rise of the chest, the expansion of the lungs, the ability to take it a little longer inhale and a little longer exhale. From here, stretch the arms out to the sides, reach your arms overhead, point your toes, give yourself a nice stretch, and bend your knees, and then roll over to your right side and gently bring yourself to a seat to open with Om Shanti 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 this morning. Maybe you can sit on your blanket. Let's take the thumb today to the ring finger, Prithvi Mudra, for grounding. Roll the shoulders up and back 3 times in one direction. And then roll the shoulders in the opposite direction 3 times. And then rub your thumb to your ring finger. Just feel that nice connection to the earth. The earth element is represented in the ring finger. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Peace to us, peace to our surroundings, and peace to all sentient beings on earth. Ready? Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Opening the eyes, bring the arms up, palms facing up, charging breath. We're going to bring our energy up at the count of 8 from the feet, through the legs, in through all of the chakras, up through the hands. So I should say chakras up to the Vishuddha chakra, into the tips of the fingers. Hold it there for 4, and then exhale, bring it right back down into the earth. Ready to try? We'll have 3 rounds. So inhale. You can close your eyes and feel like a ball of light is rising up through the body. 4, 5, 6. Let it go through the shoulders, into the arms, into the fingertips. 8, hold it there. 1, hold your inhale. 2, 3, 4, exhale, bring it right back down into the earth. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. See if you can feel this energy rising. Inhale from the bottom to the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Spread your fingers. 8, hold it at the fingertips. 2, 3, 4, exhale, release. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One more time. Inhale, rise. 1, 2, lift the energy. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold it. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And release the arms, full of great energy. And we'll lay down one more time. So take your blanket to the side this time and bring your block to the side so nothing's in your path. We're going to lay down and reach the arms all the way over the head. Really, really reach them. Take a good morning stretch once again. And then take your upper body to the far right corner of your mat. And then, keeping your hips left, take your feet right. Half moon here, half moon shape. Some call this Vinyasa. Try to keep your left hip grounded. Sacrum on the floor. Opening deeply through the left intercostal muscles, rib cage. One more breath. And then inhale, come back to neutral. Keeping your arms overhead, feet back in neutral as well. Take your upper body to the far left now. Really, really reach it left. And then take your feet to the left corner of the bottom of your mat. Try to roll your whole sacrum on the floor. So right hip comes down, ground deeply through the sacrum and deeply through the shoulders. Backs of hands at the floor. Five slow Ujjayi breaths. One more big breath. And then bring yourself back to neutral. Roll over onto your belly for Sphinx pose. This is a wonderful way to ground down and lift your heart, get a little extension through the spine. And I'll give you some tips if you feel any discomfort in the low back. So you want the elbows to be under the shoulders and the wrists to be directly in front of the elbows, please. So what we're going to do is to take the pressure out of the low back, press all of our toes into the floor, squeeze the legs. Imagine you're squeezing a block between your thighs. Squeeze it, engage Mula Bandha. Now press down through the elbows and the fingertips and pull your torso and your chest forward. Really use the earth to rise. Press down through the earth, root to rise. Shoulders going back, lifting your heart, gaze is lightly in front of you. You don't have to lift your chin. In fact, you can even lower your chin towards your throat a little bit and lift your eyes. Really energy going on through the legs. Keep that energy going. Use your legs to support your back. Take 3 more breaths. We're here for 8 breaths total. Keep pressing down through the forearms. Press down through your fingertips, through the elbows, through the legs, through the feet. 1 more breath. And then we'll take out any tension with cat-cow. So take your hands where your elbows were. 1, 2, lift, cat-cow. Bring your knees in, but separate your knees. So make sure they're at least as wide as your hips. Look back to make sure that your feet are as wide as your knees. Your hands are well grounded. They're claiming their space. Drop the belly. Inhale, lift the head. Look between the eyebrows, straight arms. Exhale, round the spine. That should feel really nice after Sphinx. Really round. Inhale, drop the belly. Slow inhale. Exhale, round. Slow exhale. Inhale, slowly, gazing up. Exhale, round. Two more on your own. Really press the belly button up. Last one. Nice and slow, claiming your space on your mat. Let your hands be wide, knees are wide, feet are wide. That claiming space has to do with Muladhara Chakra, the earth chakra. And then come back to a flat table, grab your block and your knees if you want support for your knees. And we're going to turn to the wide end of our mat, to the long end of our mat. Taking your block down in a direct line out from the right knee, extend your left leg long and point the toes away from the midline. Inhale, reach the left arm out. Exhale, take it all the way over the ear. 5 Ujjayi breaths, keeping your gaze forward. Try to press away from your block. Push up from the block, activating your right tricep and your bicep muscles. Two more breaths. One more breath. Now come up and take Trikonasana, modified, right arm all the way over the right ear. This time, turn your gaze up if you can. Staying grounded through your right foot. All of the toes are on the floor. Mula Bandha's engaged. Legs are active. Each posture in the gate sequence is 5 slow Ujjayi breaths. Inhale, rise. Take your right hand, option 1, to your sacrum, left arm high, or tuck the toe down of your right foot and reach for your heel. If that's not too much for the morning, lift your heart. Keep your gaze up, feeling your rootedness. Press all of your left toes into the floor and rising from those roots. Good, and come back to neutral. Extend your hands forward. Give yourself a little stretch for the hips. Reach your right arm high and turn your left toes parallel to the left edge of the mat. Inhale, now reach right arm high. And exhale, right palm facing up, slide it under the left arm. One more breath. And then slowly come back, walking your hands back, and grab a hold of your block for the other side. Taking the left knee down, again, put support under the left knee if you'd like. Left hand goes out in a straight line from the knee. extend your right leg long. And for the first one, we'll point the toes for the Trikonasana sequence. So bring your right arm all the way up and over the head. Notice how when you ground down through the ball of the right foot, the toes, the heel, and your left shin and toes, you can stay here more easily. You almost don't need your hand. Gazing forward. Inhale, come up and reach your right arm long first, and then take the hand down, reaching your left arm up and over the ear. See if you can turn your gaze high. Slow Ujjayi breaths. Breath 2. Breath 3. Try to keep it that slow. Breath 4. Fifth breath. And inhale, coming up. Take your left toes down in case you want to reach for the toes, or take left hand to sacrum. Inhale, lift your heart high. Reach your right arm up, palm facing back. Here or here, down to the heel. Active right leg. Squeeze your right leg. Lift your hips a little. All of the left toes are in the floor, coming into our last breath. And come back to neutral. Now turn your right foot parallel to the edge of the mat. Walk your hands forward. Swing your hips a little side to side. And then left arm reaches high, palm faces up. Slide it under the right arm. 5 breaths here. Feel a nice twist in the low back, middle back, upper back as you ground down through the left shoulder, left temple, right foot, left knee and foot. One more breath. And then inhale, slide your hand back. And we're going to come into Janu Namaskara next. So it's Knee Namaskara, classic Krishnamacharya style Namaskara. So you can use your blanket if you'd like. You'd put it under your knees. And you want to be towards the back of your mat. So we're sitting on the feet if that's okay for your knees. Otherwise, you can have a cushion. Or you can start high. You don't have to bring your bottom down if your knee flexion is not that deep. So from here, you can join me. Inhale, lift up, reach up. Exhale, long stretch, forward fold. Inhale to cow. Look up between the eyebrows. Exhale, round the spine, bottom comes towards heels. Gaze into the navel. Inhale, arms alongside the ears, reach high. And exhale, have a seat. That's simple. 2 more like that. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, slowly fold. Inhale to cow. Exhale, reverse it. Arms alongside ears. Inhale, rise. And exhale, sit down or not. Inhale, we're going to be adding into the sequence. Exhale in true Krishnamacharya style. Inhale, drop belly, lift head. Exhale, rounding the spine. Let this be a meditation in movement. Inhale, rise. And then exhale, have a seat. Now we'll be adding in downward facing dog. So follow along, same beginning. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale to cow. We're going to tuck our toes, come to down dog. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Knees down, inhale, cow. Coming back the same way. Exhale, round the spine, stretch. Inhale, rise up. Arms are right by the ears when you rise, engaging your core strength. And then exhale, have a seat. Good work. Inhale, 2 more, just like that. Reach out. Exhale, really place your hands down firmly. Inhale to cow. Make sure your knees stay wide, your feet are wide. Exhale, down dog. Even if you want to make your feet wider than your hips, that's fine. Inhale, cow. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale, rise. And exhale, have a seat. 1 more like that, adding in downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, rise. And exhale, come down. Now we'll be adding in Vasisthasana, side arm balance after the down dog. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Tuck your toes. Exhale, down dog. Step your left foot over to your right. Roll to the outer edge of your right foot. You can step your left foot halfway forward if you need. Lift up. Exhale, down dog. Right foot steps over to left now. Inhale, Vasisthasana. Exhale, down dog. Knees come down. Inhale, cow. Exhale, round the spine, long child's pose. Inhale, arms alongside ears, reach high. And exhale, have a seat. We get to try that 2 more times. And on the third one, after that, we're going to do 1 more. On that last one, we'll open the heart a little more. Inhale, rise. Exhale, forward fold. Balasana. Inhale, cow. Exhale, tuck the toes, down dog. Step your left foot over to your right. Only 1 breath. Inhale, rise. Vasisthasana. Exhale, down dog. Separate your feet. Step the right foot over to the left. Inhale, Vasisthasana. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, cow. Exhale, round the spine, long stretch. Arms alongside ears, reach high. Like you're taking something from the earth and sending it up into the sky. And then exhale here. 1 more time like that. Inhale, rise. Exhale, Balasana. Inhale to a cow. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Step your left foot over to the right. Inhale, Vasisthasana. You can step your foot behind you or in front of you, your left foot if you need. Exhale, downward facing dog. Wide feet. Step your right foot over to your left. Inhale, Vasisthasana. Maybe you can look up beyond your right hand. And exhale, downward facing dog. Separate your feet. Lower the knees. Inhale, cow. Exhale, round the spine, long child's pose. Arms alongside the ears. Inhale, rise. And exhale, have a seat. Now we're going to step one foot behind in that Vasisthasana and open the heart. Inhale, rise. Exhale, long child's pose, feet still grounded, tops of feet. Inhale, cow. Exhale, tuck the toes, down dog. Step your left foot over to your right, Vasisthasana, but instead set the left foot behind your right foot and lift your heart. Stay here, take some circles with the left arm, open big. So more than one breath here, long, big, delicious breaths, opening the heart, pressing your right fingers firmly into the earth, right foot, left toes can be in the floor. You can bend the left knee and lift your hips a little higher. Turn the arm in the opposite direction. Last breath here. And release. Take your feet wide. And then step your right foot over to your left. Start in Vasisthasana. Lift high. And then take your right foot behind you. And open, bend your knee of your right leg and really feel the opening through the heart. You can feel a beautiful energy rising up through the palm of your left hand, from the earth, through the shoulder, into the heart, and through the right fingertips. Try to feel that energy. Now change the direction of your right arm. And I'll meet you in downward facing dog. Stretch it back, separate the feet. Inhale, drop the knees, lift the head, cow. Exhale, round the spine, child's pose. Stay here for 5 breaths. Bowing to the earth's energy here. One more breath. Now bring the arms alongside the ears, bring your torso straight up, lifting your heart, and exhale, have a seat. Make sure your block is towards the front of your mat as we move forward. So from here, inhale, lift your heart. We're going to come back to down dog to make our way to the front of the mat. Exhale, long child's pose. Inhale to cow. Exhale, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Let's spend 5 breaths, really stretching, really opening through down dog. So lift your tailbone as high as you can. How is that done? By pressing firmly into the base of the hands. Pressing firmly through the balls of the feet, through the backs of the toes, big toe, little toe, both sides of the heels trying to come down. If not, then you can bend your knees. If that is too much work on the hamstrings, bend your knees. Take 3 more breaths here on your own. And on your next inhale, look to the front of your mat and slowly walk your feet. Inhale, lift your heart, and exhale, forward fold. Lay your hands around the backs of the legs. Shake out your head. Relax your jaw. You can bend your knees. Take your hands to your waist now and bend your knees if needed, but come up with a nice straight back. Excellent work. Good work. Inhale, lift the arms high. Exhale, bring the hands towards the heart. 3 more times. Inhale, reach arms high. And exhale, bring the hands to the heart. Finding Tadasana in this pose. Ears over shoulders, shoulders over hips, hips over ankles. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Cross the thumbs. You're at the short end of your mat. Inhale, reach high. Lifting your heart. Surya Namaskar, seat. Exhale, forward fold. It is okay to bend the knees. Hands beside your feet if you can. Inhale, step the right foot back, lifting your heart. That nice opening in the inner thighs. Exhale, left foot steps back, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale to a strong plank. Exhale, pull your elbows in, knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, ground through the pelvis, ground through the feet, ground through the legs, pull your shoulders back, elbows squeeze to the side body. Bhujangasana. Exhale, the knees come down and then they lift, stretch back to down dog. Inhale, right foot comes forward. The nice opening in the left inner thigh. Exhale, left foot comes forward. Cross the thumbs, lift the heart. Left side. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, left foot steps back. Exhale, right. Inhale to a long, strong plank. Feel your fingers, feel the base of your hands, toes, ball of foot. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin. Lots to be grounded here. Inhale, ground in and rise up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot comes forward. Exhale, right. Inhale, reach high. Right side again. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, right foot steps back. Exhale, left. Inhale, plank, nice and slow. Exhale, Ashtangasana. Inhale, press down through the tops of your feet. Bhujangasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, right foot steps forward. Exhale, left. Cross the thumbs, lift the heart. Left side, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, left foot steps back. Exhale, right. Inhale to plank. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin. Breathe slow. Inhale, exhale. Left foot steps forward, inhale. Exhale, right. Cross the thumbs, inhale, lift. One more round, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, right foot steps back. Exhale, left. Inhale, plank. Exhale, exhale, Ashtangasana. Inhale, Bhujangasana. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right foot steps forward. Exhale, left. Cross the thumbs, lift the heart. Left side, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, left foot goes far behind. Really step it back. Exhale, right. Get a long down dog. Inhale to a strong, long plank. Press your fingertips down. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin, definitely in contact with the earth. Inhale, lift your heart, pubic bone grounds. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left foot comes forward, big step forward. Exhale, right. Inhale, rise. This time we're going to step back and stay on our return. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, right foot steps back. Exhale, left foot steps back. Inhale to a plank. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin. Inhale to cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. And this time when we step our right foot forward, we're going to stay. Inhale, right foot comes forward, left knee comes down. Options are arms out here, hands behind if you'd like, or arms up over the head. Really make sure that all of the toes, fronts of the toes on the left foot are on the earth, pressing down, and your right hip is rolling back and your left hip is rolling forward, and you're lifting up and out of the hips. As much as you're grounded, you also have liftoff. Take one more breath. And release your arms. Now bring your left knee under the hip. Right arm to the inside of the right leg. Really squeeze. So your left knee is a little more grounded, being pulled a little bit closer. Open through the left. Squeeze your right arm against your right leg and your leg against your arm. Keep rolling your right hip back, left hip slightly forward. One more breath. Good work. Bring it down and step the left foot forward. Cross the thumbs. Inhale, lift the heart. Left side. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, left foot steps back this time. Exhale, right, down dog. Inhale to a plank. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin. Inhale to cobra, Bhujangasana. Exhale, down dog. This time we stop bringing the left foot forward. We'll stop on the way forward. Inhale, left foot comes forward, right knee is down. Choose your arm position where you can really focus on the hips facing forward, right top of foot in the earth, all of the toes, squeezing the thighs towards one another. And then lifting out of that groundedness, rise up. Get rooted and then rise. Left hip back, right hip forward. 2 more slow breaths here. Keep the lift through the torso. And then bring the hands down and your right knee comes under your hip, directly under the hip. Left hand down on the inside of the left foot, open to the right. One more breath. Well done. Coming back to the center, step your right foot forward, forward fold. Inhale, cross the thumbs, Utthita Hastasana, arms reach high. And exhale, forward fold. Walk or jump to the back of your mat. Inhale, lift the head. Exhale, make your way. Inhale, roll over the toes, coming up to up dog or knees, chest, and chin. Swing through is okay too. Exhale, downward facing dog for a bowing warrior one. Inhale, step the right foot behind the right hand. So we really want a square warrior one here. You'll have a lot more space for your hips. Take your left foot a little to the left and turn the toes out. Inhale, rise. Bring your hands behind your back. Interlace your fingers. Pull the elbows together and lift your heart. Exhale, forward fold. Reach. Good. And then we'll come back up again. So really spread your toes. Really use the ball of your foot and your heel to lift you. Exhale, fold forward. 5, bowing, warrior 1, surrendering. Inhale, lift up as if you're bowing to the earth. Exhale, 3 more on your own. Two more. Squeeze your legs towards one another. Both have an internal rotation. One more. Very nice. Inhale, lift the arms and bring your back foot into a high lunge position. 5 breaths. Really reach out. Use the ball of your back foot. Leg is very active. Hips are squared. Spread your right toes. Feel the ball. Feel the back of the big toe, the mound, the toe, mound of the pinky, both sides of your heels. Now extend your torso forward and just keep that energy shooting forward. So you're breathing in through your left heel, all the way through your fingertips, and exhale back through your fingertips, down into the left heel. Two more breaths. Keep the reach in both directions. Feel the polarity. Good work. One more breath. Warrior 3, straighten right leg. Warrior 3. You can hop your left foot forward or you can lift it in 1. Arms can be anywhere you'd like, out to the side, back, forward. One more breath. Now bring your right hand and left hand down towards the right ankle or on the floor. Lift the left leg high. Vertical splits. One more breath. Good, and take the left foot down. Inhale, rise up. Reach up, making your way back as you'd like. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift the head, walk, step, or jump to the back of your mat. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, down dog. Remember to take that really wide warrior 1. So claim your space on your mat. Separate your feet, separate your hands. Step your left foot behind the left hand. Right foot goes a little right and the toe opens. Inhale, rise. Interlace your fingers, lift your heart. Exhale, forward fold. Right hip forward, left hip back. Inhale, squeeze your shoulder blades together as you come up. Spread your toes, lift the arches. Exhale. Inhale. 3 more on your own. Inhale, rise. Turn your right heel to a high lunge position. So lift the heel off the floor, very active leg. Bring the arms, option one, up, palms together, arms in cactus if you'd like. Try to find a neutral spine, lifting through the torso. Now extend your torso 45 degrees forward. Breathe in through your right heel, through the hip, all the way through the torso, into the fingertips. And exhale, fingertips down through the right heel. Feel the energy in your left hip. Right hip forward, left hip back. That's breath 2. 3 more breaths. We've got a really wide, high lunge here. Makes it a little trickier to come into the warrior 3 position. And from here, straighten left leg, lift. Coming into our last breath. Exhale, fold forward, hands by foot or hands on ankle. Lifting right leg as high as you can while keeping the hip closed. One more breath. And slowly bend your left knee, bring the right foot right next to the left foot. Inhale, lift your torso. Exhale, bend your knees. You've got a little space. I'm turn this way so you can see. Got a little space between your feet. I want you to bend your knees into a squat. Interlace your fingers. Stretch out the low back. Inhale, reach your arms high. Keep pulling the energy of the legs together, feet together. One more breath. Reach, 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 reach. And release, have a seat. Stretch your legs out. Give them a good stretch. Next is Ardha Matsyendrasana. We have a couple of seated postures. So we're going to take the left leg, bend it, and bring it under the right leg. Take the right leg in, bend the knee, and cross it over the left leg. So Ardha Matsyendrasana. If you need, you can use a block for this. Use it horizontal if you have tight knees or tight hips. But the whole right foot is on the floor and you're not sitting on your heel and your right sits bone's on the floor. Really ground in. Excellent for feeling the earth beneath you, on your feet, under your hips, sits bones. Put your hands on your feet just for a moment and lift the spine, chin towards the throat. Feel this nice stretch. Excellent for sciatica. Excellent twist for the spine. And then we'll open the eyes, bring the right hand behind you, left arm high. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, twist your belly right, ribs right, heart right. Turn your arm on the outside of the leg and then turn the head right. 5 breaths. Keep your right arm acting like a pillar, pressing firmly through the hand into the earth. Lifting your spine as you twist. Very nice. Inhale, come back to the center, head, shoulders, rest of body. Taking right leg long, take the left leg behind you. Option to take it halfway behind you, bend the knee, or take it all the way behind you for Ekapada Raja Kapotasana. I'll come sideways so you can see. You're welcome to put your whole blanket under your right thigh if you'd like, or use a block if your thigh is not coming down. Where the shin goes is not as important as your right thigh being parallel to the edge of the mat. So find that and turn the left thigh in. You've got an interesting position here because you've got a rolling out of the front leg and a rolling in of the back leg. So if you have tight hips, this can be a little tricky. Good. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, walk your hands a little forward. Stop and breathe. Notice. Really press down through the outer right leg. Press into the earth. Press down through the top of the left foot to lift you and adjust your hips. Option to go further. 5 breaths. One more breath. Now inhale, lift the head and walk your hands back. And we're going to take the left leg around and place it on the right leg. So this is Agni Stambhasana. I'll show you what it looks like facing you. So you have the shins stacked like fire logs. Okay, the left leg comes on top of the right leg. If you can press through the thigh, but don't push on your knee. And if you need, you have support of the block. Now, if your left knee is just a little bit above the foot, then you can lift your bottom up, stick your bottom out behind you and sit down, and it should come down. So you're stacking. Inhale, lift the heart, hands to the sides. Flexing the feet. Exhale, walk your hands forward. If this isn't working, just bring the left foot in front of the right foot in Sukhasana. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, maybe a little further forward. 8 breaths here. Stay where you can pull the chin in, lengthen the spine, lengthen the neck. Really press your legs down into the earth. So try not to let them float up. Press down. One more breath. Inhale, lift the head, walk your hands back. And from here, it's very easy to come into Ardha Matsyendrasana. Pull your right heel closer, take your left leg on top now. If you need a little shakeout first, if you need to shake the legs, you can do that instead. Otherwise, stay with me here. Again, use the block if you need. It would go horizontal under the bottom. Left arm acts like a pillar. Right arm reaches high. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist belly left, ribs left, heart left. Arm comes on the outside. Turn your gaze left. Press down through the left hand. All of the fingers, if you have your whole hand down, press to the base of the hand. Press down through your right leg firmly into the earth as you rise from that. One more breath. Try not to slump. On your next inhale, bring the head forward first, then the shoulders and the rest of the body. All right, and we're going to prepare for pigeon on the left side. So you are probably still facing the front of your mat. You're going to take the left leg forward and the right leg back. Now, if your left hip is not coming onto the floor, I recommend putting the whole blanket rolled up under the whole leg. So you get a really nice lift here. And the left hip and the left knee are in one straight line, and they're parallel to the edge of the mat. Right leg is rolling in. All of the right foot is on the floor, right? So even the pinky toe, front of the pinky toe on the right foot is on the floor. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, just go halfway with me. Now maybe further. 5 breaths. Try to roll the right hip bone down into the earth as the left one rolls out and back. Feel the spiral of the left hip bone rolling out and back. Inhale, lift your head, walking your hands back. And here we go for Agni Stambhasana. So you can remove your blanket. I'll turn to face you so you can see. Left leg is forward. Take the right leg and place it on top of the left leg. So right shin stacks on top of left shin. Flex the feet. Breathe. Now, if you just have a little bit of a lift here, don't forget, you can always lift your bottom, stick it out behind you, and that'll bring that knee down as your hip flexion changes, your pelvis tilts forward, flexing the feet. Inhale, lift your heart. Remember, this one's 8 breaths, so you want to be really comfortable. Exhale, walk your hands halfway forward, stop and breathe. Now maybe you can go all the way forward. Keep pressing the right leg into the left leg. Press down to rise up. Ground yourself in the earth's energy to blossom. Good. Inhale, lift the head. Exhale, walking your hands back from here. Take your hands behind you and pressing the right leg down, lift the heart. Pull your shoulder blades together. Lift the chin. Press firmly into the base of the hands, fingertips. Nice. And release. And we'll stretch out the legs. Wow. I hope that feels as good for you as it does for me to release those legs. And we're coming back to our trusty blanket once again. So grab your blanket, and if you have fringe on your blanket, make sure that it's rolled in so it doesn't bother you. Give it a nice roll today. We're going to put this blanket right back under our hearts again today. So taking it under the shoulder blades. And again, if you need more support for the head, you can always use your block under the head here if you need, or flat, or not at all. Make sure that your armpits are above the blanket roll. Separate your feet. Relax your feet. Rock them a little forward and back. Lifting the heart. Soften the jaw. And remember your intention for your practice. Feel the long, slow, conscious breath. Inhaling through the chest, the ribs, all the way down into the navel. And then exhaling from the bottom to the top. And slowly open the eyes, stretch the arms overhead, bend your knees, tuck your tail a little, and roll to your right side, removing the blanket. Come back to lay on your back. Stretch your left leg long, pulling the right knee in, and take circles with the right knee. Big wide circles out, over Circles wide to the right, wide circles. Feel the sacrum, releasing. You can bend and straighten. Really big, wide circles. Good. One more like that. Just out. Yeah, and then release. Now bring your left knee in. Pull it in nice and close. And then out. Big circles. You can even straighten the leg as it goes long towards your right foot. And then over. Feel all the feels in this. There's a lot to feel. Really roll over towards your right side, lifting your left hip a little. Relaxing the right leg. One more in this direction. And you have two choices for our inversion today. Our inversion option one is halasana, just putting the feet behind your head. Or you can take your legs straight up to the sky today, stretching the legs, pressing the belly button down. In fact, we'll all be starting here anyway, so go ahead and join me. Bend the knees and stretch. And maybe you want to just stay there. Or maybe you want to bring your arms alongside your body. Exhale, lift. Bringing your legs either parallel to the torso or squeezing the shoulder blades together, chin to the throat, and feet behind the head. You're also welcome to use your blanket for support. Maybe you can interlace your fingers behind your back if you're in halasana, and lift your tailbone a little higher. Keep your toes in the floor. As many toes as possible. Rolling towards the ball of the foot. Take 3 more breaths. Then as you roll down, release your hands, roll down, lift your head. Everybody comes up, elbows down to the floor. So if you're on your back with your legs up, slowly lift your torso. Option 1, allow your head to waterfall back here. Option 2, walk your elbows forward, crown of the head comes to the floor. Breathing out through the mouth. 2 more breaths like that. Inhale nose, exhale mouth. One more. Nice. Press through the elbows and chin comes in towards the throat. Grab your blanket if you'd like to put under your head. Separate your feet. Tuck your tail. Pull your shoulder blades together and extend your arms and legs out kind of like a starfish, but a floppy starfish. Bend your knees a little more. Stretch your shoulders side to side. Without using your hands, alternate nostril breathing. Inhale, left nostril. Exhale, right. Inhale, right. Exhale, left. Inhale, left. Exhale, right. Inhale, right. Exhale, left. and relax the control of your breath. Allow your breath to become natural. And place your awareness on all of the body parts that are currently touching the floor. Feel the backs of the hands on the floor, arms on the floor, upper back on the floor, head on the floor, the prop. Feel your bottom on the floor, legs, heels. Feel like those points that are touching the floor are sinking a little deeper into the floor and growing roots. And feel how the roots start to extend from other parts of your body not touching the floor, maybe the low back, the neck, the ankles, behind the knees. Feel as if roots are growing from there and connecting you down into the earth, into the vibrant whole of the earth, into all her energy. Like you're reconnecting to the mother. Now feel your organs. Feel the back side of your organs growing roots and connecting you to the earth. Cleansing the organs with the earth's vibrant energy, positive energy, power of burning away impurities. Each organ connecting to the earth. And feel the front of the body being nurtured by the rootedness of the back of the body, the back of the organs. Feel the lifting of the front of the heart, front of the organs. Lifting of the chest towards the sun's energy. Brightness of the face, top of the head, open to the universal divine energy. Fronts of the legs, hips, feet, open. Try to embody here, rooting to rise, rooting to shine. Being very still in the earth's energy on the backside and lifting and opening, making space through the front. Feel the whole left side of your body press down into the earth and then lift up. Feel the whole right side of your body press down into the earth and then lift up a little bit. And start to create some movement through the toes, through the fingers. Stretch. And turn your ankles. Turn your wrists. Move slow. Opposite direction, ankles and wrists. And it's not like you're breaking the roots. It's like they're extending, becoming elastic, becoming more flexible, but you're still rooted in the earth's energy. Bring the arms overhead one last time, third time today. Point the toes nice and long. Bend the knees in towards your chest. Hold on to your shins, press down, rock side to side. Feel the belly button pressing down into the earth as if it were growing its own root towards the earth. Softening the low back. And then rolling on to the right side, take your right arm long and lay your head on your right arm, turning the nose down. Left side activating cool, calm, peaceful side. And then slowly bring your left hand down to the floor and walk your hands back towards your body very slowly. Chin stays at chest and then lift your head left. Stop here and then turn your head forward. Finding a seat that feels good. Thumb to the ring finger once again, Prithvi Mudra. Grounded in the earth's energy, we recognize that we have cycles too. Times where we're still, times where we're active, times to blossom, times to root. Everything has a season. Exhale all the air out. Inhale deep and long for Om Shanti Shanti Shanti, done in one exhale. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. It's been an honor to lead your practice. Thank you for allowing me to. Om Shanti.